Hey guys, it is LEGO Maestro here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypixel. Now you guys, this episode of the news is brought to you by the Badlion Client, but we will get into that a little bit later in the episode. We've got a lot of Hypixel news and overall some pretty interesting stuff. So without further ado, I hope you're ready, grab your snacks, and let's get into our first story. Now this one is a pretty exciting one to start us off, coming from YouTuber Purple, and he tweeted out this week 6 digits showing him hitting 100,000 subscribers. And you may be thinking, wow, what is a better achievement than hitting 100,000 subscribers? And I've got one for ya. How about hitting it on your birthday? This week, Bitzel tweeted out, I hit 100K on my birthday, #Pog. Now, if that isn't a great birthday gift, I don't know what is. So obviously, huge congratulations to you two. Keep up the good work, and of course, those are some very well-earned achievements. Now, I was gonna go to another type of story, but we've only got one more milestone to cover this week, so I thought, what the heck? This one is coming from SpeedSilver, and he tweeted out this week, yeah, nope, you're not getting me to try to say Arabic. I would mess it up so bad. I used Google Translate, and then it says 50% to 100,000 subscribers. Thank you all, heart. Now you may be thinking, oh, LEGO Google Translate's gotta be off. Like it said 50%, not 90. Well, apparently in his last 2 milestones, he said the exact same thing. Yeah, I don't know how that joke got started, but regardless, huge congratulations, Mr. SpeedSilver, on 98,000 subscribers. And of course, pretty soon, you'll be next to Bitzel and Purple hitting 100K. Well, also in this week's Hypixel news, I've got an exciting story for you guys, because finally, Hypixel is starting another tournament. And well, we know this because an admin known as Arisenberg, yeah, I know I butchered it, don't roast me in the comments, titled Hypixel Tournaments at Quakecraft Solos. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the next tournament coming to Hypixel is Quakecraft Solos, and I think it is kind of interesting that they specifically mentioned solos in Quakecraft and not just Quakecraft overall, so who knows, we may end up seeing Quakecraft teams as a tournament in the future. But regardless, now it's time to get into what you guys need to know about this upcoming tournament for this weekend. And the first and most obvious thing that you'll need to know are the dates, and this tournament starts on Friday, January 31st through February 2nd, which just so happens to be Super Bowl Sunday. So I wonder if that's going to affect the tournament in any way, but of course, we will just have to wait and see. But another thing you guys will need to know is that this tournament is a bracket system, meaning there's certain divisions, so the better you play and the higher you rank up, the higher level people you're going to be facing. And the last couple of things you might want to know about the tournament, firstly, you can only play 250 games during the event, so don't worry, there's not going to be those people that are going to play all the way through and not get any sleep and win. That's not going to happen. And lastly, the rewards for the tournament include the Quakecraft tournament banner, a cannon beam, whatever that is, a bag of 100,000 Quakecraft coins, and a sloth-based vanity cloak. So some pretty good rewards there, and of course, good luck to all of you who are competing this weekend. And also in this week's news, you guys might remember last episode when I covered It's Pricks hitting 30,000 subscribers, and guys, just within a few days of me covering that, you guessed it, he got the YouTube rank. Here's a picture you can see from the Plague website showing that, of course, he did in fact get the rank. So huge congratulations to you and enjoy your new rank. Now guys, our next story is a pretty crazy one, and so for those that don't know, GamerBoy80 is a very good Bed Wars player. In fact, he is the first player to ever hit 100,000 Bed Wars final kills. But ladies and gentlemen, this week, somebody passed him. Here's a screenshot you can see taken from the Plague website showing Monhall_IQ_ with 100,400 final kills. So Monhall, I believe a congratulations is in order, but if I were you, I would stay on edge, because I'm pretty sure Gamerboy, well, he's gonna want his spot back. And speaking of Hypixel achievements, this week a player by the name of Blocks tweeted out, saying first player on Skyblock to reach 10 million diamonds, where do I claim my trophy? At Simon Hypixel. To which Simon responded with a picture of a guy nodding his head. So sadly, I don't think there's going to be any trophy, but hey, dude, being #1 on Skyblock Diamonds is pretty good in of itself. And the funny thing is that people were tagging Technoblade in the comments of this tweet, so Blocks, man, I would stay on alert as well, because it's been a while since Technoblade has made a Skyblock video, and this could be good content. And also in the news this week, we've got another forum post to get into, made by Silent, titled Happy Lunar New Year and the Year of the Rat. And this is a really big forum post, but of course, you know me, I'm only going to get into the basics, so So the first thing that you're gonna want to see is the main lobby. I mean, just look at this thing. Absolutely incredible. The build team once again has outdone themselves. And I'm gonna skip past all the cosmetics and the seasonal quests, so if you would like a better look at that, I will leave the link to this forum post in the description. But one of the things I've always got to show you guys in these forum posts are the map changes. And for duels, they changed Rooftop. For Skywars, they changed Martian. For Quakecraft, they changed Lost World. For Bed Wars solo/doubles, they changed Blossom. And lastly, for Bed Wars teams, they changed Eastwood. And believe it or not, there is one more thing that they changed on Hypixel, and that is the housing theme changed to Lunar. And you can get this for only 20 mystery dust, and I don't use that too much, but I'm pretty sure that's really, really cheap, so definitely make sure to pick that up if you haven't already. Now guys, before we get into one of our biggest stories of the week, of course, you know I'm wearing the shirt, it's time I've got to tell you guys about the Badlion Client. So I'm sure most of you have heard that name before, whether it's from Minecraft Saturdays or even Hypixel. For those that aren't aware, the Badlion Client is very popular on Hypixel, and there is a good reason for it. It has an absolute ton of mods and all kinds of stuff. There's cosmetics, capes, headbands, yet somehow even with all of this stuff there's hardly any lag. So guys, I highly recommend it. So I will leave a link to it in the description. I'm personally looking to get a cape on the Badlion Client, so keep your eyes open for that. And without further ado, let's get back to the news. But you guys, now it is time to get into one of our biggest stories of the week. I know we've had a lot of news to get into. There was just a ton that happened. For those that don't know, Randomizer UHCs have been pretty popular in the Minecraft scene these days, and well, UHC YouTuber KayZeee, he's not liking it. He tweeted out this week, "Why do Randomizer UHCs have to get more popular than the actually entertaining ones? If the trend on YouTube was something actually enjoyable, I'd probably follow the train, but I'm sorry, I can't play a Randomizer UHC without wanting to die. YouTube, please don't demonetize me." And guys, he further replied, "By the way, I don't have anything against anyone who likes to play/watch Randomizer UHCs. I just personally tried to record one and sounded like a depressed duck because I was so ridiculously bored of breaking blocks. LOL. So you heard it there, folks. More than likely, you're not going to see any Randomizer UHC video coming from KayZeee in the near future. And now, you guys, it is time to get into one of our biggest stories of the day. And this one is coming from admin Don Peresso, who made a forum post this week titled "Changes to Skyblock Rules," who says, "Hey everyone, Skyblock on Hypixel started on June 11th, 2019, and we are very impressed by its success. It has been more than 6 months since its first appearance in the prototype lobby now. Skyblock was the team's first real foray into the PvE side of Minecraft. After years of Hypixel's success, it is impressive how long it took for us to really try our hands at Skyblock. We've had other PvE games, of course, like Blocking Dead for example, but they've always been on a small match system, never on a permanent live environment. As such, it is always a fun challenge to fight against exploits, dupes, or any form of cheating, as unlike other games, these exploits can really ruin the economy." So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here are the now official Hypixel Skyblock rules. The first is that being AFK is only allowed as long as there is no use of third-party items, such as modification packs, items, auto-clickers, software, and/or hardware. Trading across profiles is allowed as long as it is non-abusive and it is not boosting your profile with specific materials or items. Scamming is not allowed, but players are responsible for making informed and responsible decisions when trading materials and items. Make sure you use the /report in-game if you are a victim of scamming and select the appropriate chat, and staff will review the situation. The use of blacklisted modifications is not allowed, and lastly, of course, non-appropriate builds are not allowed either. And guys, believe it or not, this forum post actually has 2 parts, and I would argue that the second half is a lot bigger. Because for the first time ever, under the rules section on the Hypixel forums, there is now rules specifically for a Hypixel minigame, and that, of course, is Skyblock. And the funny thing is, the official rules section about Skyblock actually mentions a few rules that were not listed in the previous forum post. With the first of these saying that gambling is not allowed, saying that it is a part of scamming. The second is that exploiting is not allowed, which includes abusing bugs to gain more materials, coins, or other drops. And the last one isn't really a rule, but it is listed under the rules section, and it says that compromised accounts are your responsibility. So basically, if something happens to your Skyblock island, whether it's due to your account getting hacked or your partners or whatever, Hypixel is not responsible. So it does say here on the forum post, make sure your account is as secure as possible. And speaking of account security, on the past Hypixel Skyblock forum post I was talking about, out. They talked a lot about two-factor authentication on Hypixel with a long section about it. And obviously I am not going to read all of that, I'm just going to sum it up. And the main thing that you want to get from this is that they are not adding two-factor authentication. And they did list a few reasons here on why that is, but you guys, I'm just going to leave the link to this forum post in the description if you'd like to check it out. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for the news this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I know there was a lot of news this week, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Guys, thank you so much for all the recent support. Of course, I have a Discord and Twitter in the description if you want to check those out. And with that, Hypixel Alert now over 74.1 thousand subscribers. Have a blessed day, and I will see you next time.